Good morning, Forest Park. Today is April 6th, 2022. I'm Don Jones. I'm the city manager here in the city of Forest Park, and welcome to our show, Off the Cuff, where we try and give you a little information about what's been going on in the city and some information about what's coming up. So let's start out with some announcements here. We'll start out with April 9th, which is this coming Saturday, Breakfast with the Easter Bunny, sponsored by the city. There will be crafts and giveaways. It will be held between 10 and 12 at the Frisch's on the corner of Winton Road and Chase Plaza. So if you have some kids, some grandkids that would like to meet the Easter Bunny, show up this Saturday between 10 and 12, and it should be a pretty good time. This has historically been a really good time for a lot of kids, so we look forward to it in this holiday season as well. We talked about cooking classes, which were being offered by the city. It's a cooperative effort between the city and the Ohio State Extension Office. Those have all been filled up. All the slots are filled, but and it started out this week, tremendous success. And we had such a great turnout and great feedback from the individuals and people wanting to be involved. So we're going to schedule another one. It'll be about 10 weeks. So keep an eye out for that information, and we hope to have more of these as we go on. As long as the interest is there, we're going to continue to schedule them. Also, our Chipper program began this week, so go to our website, take a look at the schedule, make sure you follow the rules in terms of the size and how it needs to be laid out. Make sure you put it out on a proper day, and we'll make sure that we get our Public Works folks out there to chip up all that yard debris. It's a good time of year to get started on that. Finally, for announcements, it's tax deadline coming up, rapidly approaching. It'll be Monday, April 18th. Not only is that the federal deadline, that's the City of Forest Park's local tax deadline. So if you need some information, if you need help, if you need someone to do your taxes for you, feel free to stop in. We'll be glad to help you. If you just need to drop stuff off, we have drop boxes here on site, so they're secured. Make sure that you meet your deadline. If you have any questions, concerns, and even if you can't pay, make sure you file on time. We'll be glad to work with you on payment schedules. So we just want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to file their taxes on time. And that'll be April 18th. We're going to have increased hours in our tax department, Saturdays as well. So take a look at our website, on our Facebook, and check out those hours that we're going to be available. Make an appointment if you need to, or you can just stop in. So we hope everyone that needs help has an opportunity to get help with their taxes. Again, April 18th is the deadline. I'd like to update you on two of the grants that we've recently applied for. The body cam grants for our police department. We were awarded 2 grants. We talked about that earlier in the year. We finally got official notification, and we'll be implementing and purchasing those body cams and putting them into our police department, and they'll be worn by our police officers. We look forward to that process and that procedure, and we think it's going to be a great thing for our folks here at the police department. Also, we received notice that we received a grant from Toyota for $15,000 for car seat and car seat instructions. That's something that the fire department's done for many years. We've installed car seats for our public and people that need them. So if you've got a child, if you're a grandparent or a parent, or even someone who watches kids, a babysitter, an aunt, an uncle, whatever, and you have kids in your car, you need to make sure that they're properly restrained, keep them safe, have the proper car seat, and make sure, most importantly, that that car seat's installed properly. Our fire department will take care of that. They know, they've been instructed, they know how to do it, and they'll do it for the public at no charge. So if you need a car seat installed and you're not sure how to do it, because they are kind of complicated, come on by our fire department, call them up, make an appointment, and they'll install that car seat for you properly at no charge to you. We're also going to be giving instruction on car seats and how they can be installed. So this grant from Toyota allows us to continue that process and that program, and we want to thank Toyota for everything they've done for us, and we want to thank our fire department for this program, which is out-of-the-box thinking that really is keeping the public safe, which is what our fire department and our police department do. Also coming up, April 14th, there will be a public hearing at our Planning Commission for a request for a group home that's in the C section. If you're immediately near that particular address, you would have received a letter notifying you of the public hearing. But if you're in the area, or if you're just part of the city and you want more information on this request, or you'd like to give your opinions, please feel free to show up at the public hearing, get information, and express your opinions. Go to our website for more information on the date, which is April 14th, but also the time and the place. It's scheduled right now for 6 o'clock at our City Hall. We believe that unless something comes up, that's when it will be occurring. Our next council meeting will be April 18th. It will be a Zoom meeting, not in person. If you remember, during the pandemic, we had all Zoom meetings for over a year. So this will be another Zoom meeting. It'll be at 7 p.m. The reason for that is that we need the council meeting room to handle our tax office. Again, those are the same dates that April 18th is the date that taxes are due. Our tax office will be very busy that day. The building will be full of a lot of people, and our overflow where people will be waiting will be in the council chambers. So we want to make sure that all of our citizens have the opportunity to get the services they need for the taxes and get their taxes done, so that we are going to do a Zoom meeting on April 18th for our council meeting. Again, that will be at 7 p.m. And the only issue on the agenda right now is the renewal of city notes. There could be other things added to the agenda, so keep an eye out on our website and Facebook for the final agenda if you want some more information on that. Again, talking about our council meetings, at our last council meeting, it was a really tremendous event, we thought. We had the swearing in of 6 firefighters and 3 police officers. We had their family, their friends. Many departments from around the city were represented. The chiefs were there in support of our fire department and our police department. And we want to welcome all of those new employees as 6 firefighters. That's an increase to the number of firefighters that we currently have. And the 3 police officers actually allows us to get back up to strength and actually get ahead of the game here as well, because we're going to lose a couple through retirement. So we're glad that to see that we're able to hire those police officers, hire those firefighters. I want to thank City Council for appropriating the funds necessary to pay for these 6 firefighters and these 3 police officers. It's a continuation of the commitment on the part of our City Council and our staff and our citizens to make sure that our police department and our fire department personnel are adequately funded and prepared, and we want to make sure that the citizens continue to be serviced well and can be safe and secure in their homes. Again, tax date deadline is April 18th. We want to remind everybody about that. Stay safe, Forest Park, and we'll talk to you next week.